Okay, I am live on YouTube right now, and I'm going to go live simultaneously on the book on Facebook. So I am going to work these both, and I want to thank you everybody for showing up. I know that you already saw me do that there was a bit of a snafu on my timing, and life has gotten in my way today. And I dare say that life may have gotten in the way of my happiness today. And I'm really trying very hard to focus on not letting that happen. So I want to thank you so much for being here. I know that if you're just showing up, I did a 5-week series on hope. Oh, today it feels a little bit hopeless. So I'm going to try and stay on topic and try and not fuss with my hair and face. I'll tell you what, somebody told me, she's a wonderful esthetician, and she's like, Janny, you need to use a medical grade face lotion. So I'm like, what, a medical grade? Like, oh my God, my face needs a medical grade. So, but here's the thing. I put it on and I just get so hot. And just like, it's just like slimy. So anyway, I am, does anybody else out there use, I like the lotion it's not a lotion, but it's a gel. That's kind of like my favorite. But like the gel, I'm sure I'm never hydrated enough. My skin's dehydrated, my body's dehydrated, anyway, it's, I want to encourage everybody that's over on Facebook to run over to YouTube, subscribe to my channel, hit the subscribe button. I want to nail this home because, and the little bell, it doesn't cost you anything. It's totally free. And the reason being is it just helps me to get to subscribers. Anyway, we'll talk about that. So how do you stay positive in the face of a total storm? So, I always kind of vacillate on what I want to share with you. I always kind of vacillate between what I want to share with you, but I kind of think like maybe the movie rights might. I don't know. You cannot. I mean, if I wrote all my story, I don't know if anybody would believe it. I mean, I guess like. It might be a little hard to understand, but I want to tell you this. Okay, I'm saying all that to say this. Normally, I am the type of person that will always get back up every single time I'm kicked. Okay, let's not use the word kicked. Let's use the word like challenged or facing maybe what looks like a Mount Everest, but it's not necessarily. So kind of feeding into the hope, because hope is an action word. So let's say you have maintained a high level of stress for many, many months, going on years. Let's say that's happened. And I'm the type of person, which I'm realizing now, which is interesting because I don't know, I'm like 28 plus, I think this is my birthday week. I'm like 28 plus a few years. That's what I said. Come on, Beth. And we have a live studio audience. So, my 28 plus a few years has taught me what? I just learned that I try and stay and give everything I have for a long time. Even as the universe has whacked me over the knuckles. Just like that's the nunnery. I was never in a nunnery. That's that's my belief in what nuns used to do. They don't. I'm sure they don't now. So I don't want any nuns getting a hold of me telling me that they don't do it anymore. But I want to say that when life is like, over and over again, giving you the option that you should change what you're doing, move what you're doing, get that locomotion going, I have refused. Just refused. I stayed in relationships way too long, even married people I shouldn't have married. This is true. I mean, there's way more than that, but stayed in positions that I shouldn't have been in. So what do you do when life finally just like a whole leg's taken out from underneath you, like kicks you in your knees and takes you down and be like, okay, well, you haven't listened till now, so I'm going to give you everything I got, and now you have no choice. Well, you can, and maybe I did eat a bunch of chocolate, and this is just true. I mean, it's just true. It's I'm a human being, and I don't like change, so it's a hard thing for me. So evidently, it's way harder than what I would honestly ever say it was. So ate some chocolate, talked to a bunch of people, and then I sat down on my couch, and this just heaviness like came over me. Just not a spiritual heaviness. This is very different. Remember, we're always talking in respect to, this channel is about mediumship. This channel is about metaphysical, but this channel is about life. Like, life happens. It happens, well, every day, and you can't get out of it. I mean, your dog runs away, your cat, I don't know. Like, I remember this dog getting hit by a car. It was terrible. Like, things horrible happen. And then things not so horrible, right? Like, your kid smiles and tells you they love you and gives you hugs and kisses and makes everything better. But in between that, you have life. You have bosses. You have rules. You have constructs of society that you either have to work in consort with or not. So I want to offer that when you finally move out of stress, one of the things that happens is your body will just release. If you've been holding onto this stress for many, many months,